emotional day in court today for a co-defendant of the Central Park Five, a sixth suspect in the notorious case. Stephen Lopez was just 15 years old when he was charged in the 1989 rape of a jogger in Central Park. The case against the five primary teenagers was eventually overturned in 2002. Well, today, Mr. Lopez, who is now 48 years old, appeared in court to have his charges vacated. Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Charlesworth was in court. She joins us live in Lower Manhattan with the very latest. Michelle.
Emotional for every single person in court today, Liz, and he spent 4 years in prison for this. His name, as you said, Stephen Lopez. He was 15 when he became a part of the exonerated Central Park Five, the sixth person in all of this. Definitely a surprise to many today. Stephen Lopez, apparently what made the difference was his case is that he pleaded guilty to a totally different and lesser charge, different case, a robbery of a male jogger that day. Lopez initially was arrested, though, and charged with the rape of the Central Park white female jogger. Let's go to his reaction just a few minutes ago. This was Stephen Lopez's reaction in court. A quiet thank you, a smile, and a hug for his defense attorney, who was not even alive when all of this happened. Now in his late 40s, Lopez is today exonerated for those 4 years he spent in prison for something that happened when he was 15 and that guilty plea he made as a 17-year-old. Lopez, the judge explained, was forced under unthinkable pressure 3 decades ago to plead to that lesser charge. He did it, the Manhattan DA said, to avoid connection with the sexual assault of the Central Park jogger in April of 1989. And he wasn't known until today, not exonerated 20 years ago with the exonerated Central Park Five. They were freed because of DNA that was linked to a different known criminal in the attack. The five fought for and won a $41 million lawsuit, you will remember, that Lopez was not a part of.
He was implicated by unreliable forensic evidence and by statements. And as many of you will recall, he was up against incredible public scrutiny.
I'm sure that he's feeling a range of emotions, but I'm hoping today, at the very least, vindicated, because I think that there were a lot of awful things that were said about him that I know were not true at the time they were said, and they were not true today.
The Manhattan DA said justice was served today. Lopez did not speak. He just wanted to leave and go back to his life. Again, what separated Lopez from the exonerated five was this guilty plea that he was forced to make all those years ago to that lesser charge and to something totally different, robbing a male jogger that night. He was not part of Ken Burns' documentary about the exonerated five, and he was not part of the $41 million lawsuit. Will he go for damages? We have yet to hear. We're